This is an ABC television network presentation.
Rocket J. Squirrel and his pal, Bullwinkle the Moose.
Hi, glad to see you again.
Likewise.
We got some great things on the show today.
Like what? Like what?
Well, you ought to know, Bullwinkle. You're in some of them. Today our program is brought to you by General Mills, where better breakfasts begin.
The most delicious, ready-to-eat cereals in the world. Ready, Rock?
You sure you know how to work that thing?
No. Anyways, here's what it was supposed to look like.
Trix, Trix, Trix. Do I love Trix? Trix is the corn cereal with fruit-flavored goodness. Boy, what goodness. And fruit colors, too. Raspberry red, lemon yellow, and orange.
Silly rabbit, Tricks are for kids.
That's my problem. Tricks are for kids.
Here's another goodness cereal from General Mills.
Boy, that's smart. What round is it, Rock?
The last one, and you gotta win this fight.
But how?
Never fear, Jets are here. The cereal that gives you jet energy, helps you win.
Boy, sugar-toasted oat and wheat goodness. Okay, Rock, wind me up.
Yay!
Win with Jets.
A big G cereal.
Well, sir, our heroes are still in a slump in their efforts to bring back a mooseberry bush. For in our last episode, the wily Boris disguised himself as a plant inspector and sprayed the last mooseberry bush in the country. When the cloud of spray was gone, so was the inspector and so was the bush.
Boy, that's what I call a powerful spray. Didn't leave leaf nor whisker of either of them.
Well, there goes our last chance of getting a mooseberry bush back to Washington.
You mean...
Yeah, we failed. What's that?
Oh, it's just some Indians gone by in a canoe.
But if that canoe had been closer, the boys would have seen that it didn't hold Indians at all, but Boris and Natasha, and between them, the mooseberry bush. But Rocky and Bullwinkle were too concerned with how to get back to Washington.
Can't fly back. Our plane's crashed.
Check.
Can't walk back. Takes too long.
Check.
Can't go by boat. Haven't got a boat.
Check. Wait a minute. Sure, we got a boat.
We have?
Yeah, right up in that fir tree.
Oh, sure, Rocky. Poor kid's been in the woods too long. He's fur crazy.
No, look.
Rocky, that's our wrecked aeroplane.
Not for long. Come on.
And so a short time later...
You see, Natasha? It's like taking candy from baby.
You know, darling, I have funny feeling we're being followed.
Followed? Who could follow us? We stole only canoe on the river. It's just
Sure enough, they were being followed. Rocky and Bullwinkle had turned their smashed aeroplane into a boat, and the plane's propellers made excellent double-bladed paddles.
They're gaining on us.
Like taking candy from baby, huh?
You ever tried to take candy from baby? It's pretty hard.
But Rocky and Bullwinkle, with no telescope, didn't know that they were so close to their goal. They'd have been even more dejected had they known what was coming, for just around the next bend in the river, Boris was planning a rather unpleasant surprise.
There, we should get rid of those two idiots.
But your last instructions say do not kill moose.
Who's killing moose? I'm just chopping down tree. It's my fault he happens to be underneath.
Shh, here they come.
And Boris started the huge tree on its way down.
You aren't even going to holler timber?
Of course I am. Listen. Timber.
Hokey smoke, Bullwinkle! Look!
The enormous tree hurtled down at our heroes. But unfortunately for Boris, it was just a little too big. It fell all the way across the river and hit a cliff on the other side. But the force of its falling snapped it in two, and half the tree drove through the bottom of Rocky's makeshift canoe.
We're leaking, Rocky. How are we going to get rid of that thing?
We're not, Bullwinkle. That's a mast.
With pine cones on it?
Sure. The wind blowing through the tree makes it act like a big sail.
Well, I'll be a moose.
You are a moose.
Yeah, I wanted something easy.
We'll be in Washington in no time.
Yup, if we don't sink first.
So with Rocky in the crow's nest and Bullwinkle at the tiller, the strange craft sped down the river.
Natasha, this requires quick thinking and positive action.
What we're going to do?
Run like rabbits. Come on.
And a moment later, Boris's canoe started downriver with a furious burst of speed.
Faster, Natasha, faster. Stroke, stroke, stroke.
And so began the strangest boat race ever held, the cross-country canoe contest from Minnesota to Washington, D.C. Will our boys catch up with the spies before their sort of boat sort of sinks? Don't miss our next episode, Canoes Who, or Look Before You Leak.
Here's a picture of the star of the Bugs Bunny show. That's me, Bugs Bunny. Oh, yes, here are the rest of the cast. Everyone wants to get in the act. Speedy Gonzales, Pepe Le Pew, Roadrunner, Wile E. Coyote, Elmer, Sylvester, Tweety Pie. Well, as I was going to say, before this mob scene started, watch me on the Bugs Bunny Show. We're all on every week. That's the Bugs Bunny Show every week on ABC TV.
And now it's time for...
Time for the dancing fool, Bullwinkle.
Again? And now for one of our special fairy tales.
Yeah.
Seems that once upon a time there was a kingdom without a princess. And since no real kingdom should be without a princess, the king decreed that a princess must be found.
A princess must be found.
The king was interrupted by the court jester, Million Laughs Charlie.
How? How about a good laugh today, Kingy? A funny thing happened to me on our way to the castle. This Irishman says to me...
Please, Charlie, I'm trying to find the princess lost since childhood.
Oh, gosh, King, that's a great idea. How you gonna do it?
Nothing to it, Charlie. Just offering 1,000,000 gold grickles for the princess when she shows up.
1,000,000 gold grickles? Well, sire, I'd love to help on this project. Do you remember what she looked like at all?
No.
Good. I mean, oh, that's too bad.
She was just a baby when she left. But I'll know her by the way she passes the test I have in mind.
Sure. Well, see you around, Kingy. I have to go cheer up some shut-ins in the dungeon. Yuck, yuck.
But Million Laughs Charlie wasn't really going to the dungeon. Oh, no. He was on his way to find...
1,000,000 gold grickles. The happy ending. Oh, I just love fairy tales.
Charlie.
Huh?
Let's go to a show tonight.
Not now, honey. I got a big deal cooking. Don't bother Charlie now, baby.
And the jester entered the house of his good friend, Clyde Clodd.
Hiya, Charlie.
Hi, Princess.
Princess? But I'm not...
Never say not, Clyde. Just put on this outfit.
So Charlie and Clyde Club set out for the castle to fool the king.
I don't want to be no princess. These high heels are killing me.
Well, King, here she is, the first contender for princess.
Big for her age, isn't she? All right, step this way. Now, if she stays awake on these mattresses overnight, I'll know she's the one.
How's that?
There will be a small pea under the bottom mattress. If she's a real princess, she will be so refined, so sensitive, that even a tiny lump like that won't let her sleep.
Very clever.
The make-believe princess climbed to the top of the pile and lay down. Then Charlie and the king waited all night.
It's time. I'll climb up and see if she's still awake.
If she's not, she sure will be.
Sure enough, Clyde was sound asleep. But when Charlie's spear came through the mattress...
Ooh! Aha! Look! She's sound asleep. That's not the real princess. Out!
The nerve of that hussy. Now you've done it, bungler.
But Charlie...
Cannot you do anything right?
But Charlie,
Put this on and meet me at the castle and see that you don't muff it this time.
Okay, Charlie.
Charlie, let's go on a picnic. I'll make peanut butter sandwiches.
No, sorry, honey. I'm in the exact middle of a very big deal.
In a little while, Clyde was once more climbing onto the mattresses.
Is the pea still in place, Charlie?
I will see, Your Majesty.
But while checking the pea, Charlie opened a bottle of mosquitoes. The idea was that they would be sure to keep Clyde awake. Unfortunately, one landed on his nose. So, when the king climbed the ladder to say goodnight...
This girl is asleep already. She's a fake. Out!
You imposteress!
Oh, Charlie, I can't do it. I ain't no princess. I'm just a...
Sure you can, kid. You'll make a great princess. Now put this on. And here, take this alarm clock. It'll wake you in the nick of time.
Sure enough, the next morning, just as the king was climbing up to check the princess, the alarm went off.
Another fake.
It's disgraceful. You know, you just can't believe anybody these days.
You're absolutely right, Charlie.
What do you mean?
I mean, out. And stay out.
I tried, Charlie.
Not hard enough. Well, honey, you're in luck. Million Laughs Charlie, yuck, yuck, is now available for that date.
No, I can't make it, Charlie. Didn't get a wink of sleep last night. I think there was a pea under my mattress.
First, we'll have dinner at a pea. You don't sleep a wink?
Yes, this really was the princess. The real princess. The girl that would get the 1,000,000 gold grickles and all the titles of her realm.
999,999. 1,000,000 gold grickles. You also get your choice of any man in the kingdom. Just sign this receipt.
Any man in the kingdom? Darling!
You said it.
Will you be mine?
For keeps?
Well, that's the story. The king had his daughter, the princess had her gold, and Clyde had the princess.
Yeah, they all live happily ever after. I hate fairy tales.
That's a pretty strange-looking painting, Bullwinkle.
I just paint what I see.
Well, what do you see?
This is what I see.
Blow the trumpets, sound the cymbals for the new star-shaped cereal in the storybook package. Twinkles! You've never seen anything like it. Inside, delicious, crispy, crinkly stars. And outside, a storybook. All about me. Twinkles are my friends. I remember when my friend Fulton built a racing car. Of course, could only go backwards. So I had to rev up my rotor tail to win the race. You're gonna read so many adventures, and wait till you taste those delicious stars, filled with the goodness and energy oats and corn. Enjoy them while you read my latest story. Tear the magic line, and your storybook opens. Twinkles, a new star-shaped cereal in the storybook package.
And now it's time for Bullwinkle's Corner.
Hello. Today's poem is Wee Willie Winkie. Wee Willie Winkie runs through the town, upstairs and downstairs, in his nightgown, peeping through the windows, crying through the lock. Are the children in their beds? For it's now 8 o'clock.
George, there's a prowler outside. Help! Police!
Uh-oh.
There he goes! Hit him off! Hold it, you. Up against the wall. Okay, what's your name?
Wee Willie Winkie.
Hello, R&I. You got a mate and a mug named Winky?
Why the candle? You a firebug or something?
Sir, I am a moose.
Okay, Jack, into the wagon.
Look at that rock. That's just terrible.
How come?
Why, they spelled Bullwinkle with only one L.
Gather round for a preview of Matty's Fun Day Funnies. Meet some of the popular cartoon characters who spring to life Sundays on ABC. Herman and Catnip are at it again, but as usual, Herman gets the upper hand. Or shall we say paw? Baby Huey outfoxes the fox and rings the bell. Let's go meet another friend. Who else but lovable little Casper, the friendly ghost?
Gosh, I wish people wouldn't be scared of me.
Join Casper and the rest of your Harvey Toon pals on Matty's Fun Day Funnies.
You'll be amazed just count the days it's sooner than you think.
They all come your way Sundays at 5 on ABC.
And now...
Hey, Rocky, watch me pull a rabbit out of my hat. See? Nothing up my sleeve. Presto! Wrong hat.
And now it's time to meet Mr. Peabody.
Hello there, Peabody here, and this is my boy, Sherman.
What great historical figure do we meet today, Mr. Peabody?
Today, Sherman, we visit one of England's most gallant gentlemen.
Really?
Raleigh, Sherman. Sir Walter Raleigh. Set the Wayback Machine for the year 1580.
And the place?
The court of Queen Elizabeth. Seconds later, Sherman and I were in a small antechamber just off the Queen's throne room, and there, gazing disconsolately out a window, was Sir Walter.
Oh, that my career should end on so sour a note.
What's wrong, Mr. Raleigh?
Who are you? The Queen's executioners?
We're tourists. What seems to be the problem?
Well, I am to appear before the Queen in exactly 1 hour and display the cargo I brought back from the American colonies.
And you expect Her Majesty to be dissatisfied?
Thoroughly.
Why?
Because the cargo is slightly waterlogged.
He pointed in the direction of the harbor, and there, riding well below her plimsoll line, was Raleigh's ship.
We no sooner tied at the dock than the barometer fell.
Oh?
Right through the floor. Nasty hole. Leaked badly.
Well, gee, Mr. Raleigh, if you explained what happened, wouldn't the Queen understand?
It's her boat.
Oh.
Perhaps if the cargo were raised, it might soothe her feelings. Besides, it may still be intact.
It may, but it would take a miracle to raise it within an hour. I have, you should excuse the expression, a dead line.
We rushed to the dock and surveyed the tragic scene. When does the tide go out?
It is out.
I see. Then we'll have to bring the cargo up. I suggest we hire a dozen or so divers.
A splendid suggestion, except that the divers in these parts are the laziest in the world. They're allergic to work.
I wonder if they're allergic to sport.
What?
I constructed a makeshift sign, secured it to the dock, and awaited results. A moment later... You see, Sir Walter, nothing attracts a fisherman like a no-fishing sign. Inside of a half hour, they were reeling in barrel after barrel.
28, 29, 30. They're all here. Quick, we just have time to take them to the Queen.
30 barrels, Sir Walter? A most profitable voyage.
Oh, Thank you, Your Majesty. Of course, the journey wasn't entirely without incident. We had one small mishap.
Not now, Sir Walter. I should like to inspect the cargo. Ah, what have we here?
That should be tobacco, Your Majesty.
Oh, since when does one put fish in one's pipe?
I can explain. You see, an accident occurred when...
Later, Sir Walter. I must say I don't approve of your humor. And what does this barrel contain?
A deerskin dress made by the Indians especially for your highness.
Really? Don't you think it's a size too small?
Oh, good heavens, the seawater must have shrunk.
Enough. How dare you ridicule me? Guards, escort Sir Walter to the tower.
A moment, Your Grace.
What is it you want?
Only your patience. I think if you'll examine that last barrel, you'll find that Sir Walter brought back a rare treasure.
There's nothing in there but waterlogged candy.
If Your Highness would be so kind as to sample?
Oh, no. If she tastes that stuff, we'll all be beheaded.
Why, this candy is delightful. The most delicious I have ever tasted.
What?
Congratulations, Sir Walter. You have brought me a rich prize. Guards, release him.
You mean you like it?
I adore it. What is it?
Taffy, Your Majesty. Just taffy.
Salt water taffy, Sir Walter. Salt water taffy. The incident closed, Sherman and I returned to my penthouse apartment.
I sure am glad Sir Walter and the Queen got back on friendly terms.
Unfortunately, Sherman, that didn't last. Actually, from that day on, Sir Walter harbored a secret resentment against Queen Elizabeth.
Then how do you explain this picture, Mr. Peabody? Why did he spread this cloak in the mud for her?
He didn't spread his cloak for her, Sherman. He had just scrawled a nasty message in the mud, and it was the only way he could cover it up.
Really, Mr. Peabody?
No, Sherman. Raleigh.
And now, here's the world's greatest singer, Bullwinkle.
Oh, Cocoa Puffs for energy, Cocoa Puffs for fun. Chocolate flavor cereal, yum, 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 yum.
Well, you get the idea, folks.
Yum,
Get chocolate flavor Cocoa Puffs.
yum.
Here's another goodness cereal from General Mills.
Hey, kids, look what's free in Trix. It's a serving of Nestle's new strawberry flavor Quick. You just put it in milk, stir, and you've got a luscious pink drink. Tastes like real strawberries. Remember, it's free in specially marked packages of Trix, the fruit flavor, fruit color corn cereal. Get Trix today and get your free Nestle strawberry flavor Quick.
Well, the big overland canoe race is on. Boris and Natasha, with a priceless mooseberry bush, are fleeing just a few miles ahead of Rocky and Bullwinkle in their remodeled Leakey airplane. Starting at Frostbite Falls, Minnesota, the two vessels race through a couple of the largest Great Lakes.
Stroke, stroke, stroke. Bail, bail, bail.
Then, as they ran out of water, they carried their canoes on a portage through Chicago.
Which way to Fort Wayne?
That way.
Thanks. Oh, excuse me.
It's all right. And a little while later, watchers of the Gold Cup powerboat race a couple of 100 miles away were awed when the number one speedboat was overtaken by not one, but two boats.
Stroke, stroke, stroke. Bail, bail, bail.
Hold it, Bullwinkle.
Boy, that was close. Almost bailed out the captain.
How are we doing?
That leak's gaining on me. We better get where we're going in a hurry.
We will if the wind holds out.
Bail, bail, bail.
Stroke, stroke, stroke.
Boris.
Huh?
Boris, when is your half of paddling going to start?
Don't worry, I'll do my half. Now stroke, stroke, stroke.
A short time later, at the locks of the St. Lawrence Seaway, a bell rang to signal that a ship wanted to get through.
All right, but there ain't no ship there.
Stroke, stroke, stroke.
Say, a canoe full of Indians just went by here. I don't care if you believe it. I just saw...
Bail, 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 bail!
Never mind. This one I don't believe myself.
Soon the two vessels had run out of large bodies of water. They began to travel in small rivers or creeks, in irrigation ditches. Anywhere there was even a trace of water, they sailed on and on and on.
Stroke, stroke, stroke.
Bail, bail, bail! Sort of like riding on a soggy freeway, ain't it?
Crowds began to gather to watch them go by.
Here they come!
Stroke, 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 stroke.
Bail, 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 bail.
They went through city parks.
Stroke, stroke, stroke.
Bail, bail, bail.
They went through amusement parks.
Have a nice ride, folks?
I sure did.
Stroke, stroke, stroke.
Bail, bail, bail.
They even got through some places without carrying their boats.
Look out, Eddie!
Stroke, stroke, stroke.
Bail, bail, bail.
And finally, on one foggy evening, as they approached Washington, D.C., only a few yards separated them.
Stroke, stroke, stroke.
Bail, bail, bail.
Stroke, stroke.
Bail, bail.
Stroke.
There's quite an echo. Bail!
Stroke.
Bail!
Stroke.
That's the first echo I ever heard that wrote its own dialogue.
Boris, when is your half of paddling going to start?
Any mile now, Natasha. Psh, I think they're right behind us.
Gee, it sure is foggy.
Yeah, can't see my nose in front of my face. Of course, that's quite a distance.
You hear that? It's the squirrel and moose. They mustn't catch us.
Just then, Boris's canoe bumped into a warning sign.
Straight ahead only, no left turn. Dangerous sawmill. Sawmill, eh? Now we play little word game with that sign.
What game is that?
You heard of Russian roulette?
Yes.
This is Russian Scrabble.
And so when our heroes came to the sign, they turned left toward the sawmill. And a moment later, the stillness was broken by a hideous sound. Have our friends really run into more than they can handle? Don't miss our next episode, 2 for the Ripsaw, or Goodbye, Mr. Chips.
The Cheerios kids spent time on an island, a time that makes tourists rave. The natives did too, but what did they say? Yo! Tidal wave! The palms will be swamped or island destroyed. Boink! Where the coconut? Oh-ho, said the kid. You just made me think of Cheerios. He'll get pow, pow, power from those Power-O's. Cheerios, with the one perfect shape for perfect crisp toasting all round and all through. You enjoy all the goodness of Power Oats. Toasted oat goodness with wonderful nourishment. Yes, this Power Breakfast gives you Power Protein plus Energy Vitamin B1 for Go Power.
You got pow, pow, power.
There he goes!
He's feeling his Cheerios. If you know your oats, you too will go for the Power Oats Cheerios.
One of the Big G cereals from General Mills.
The American Broadcasting Company and its affiliated stations throughout the United States and North America.
Well, I guess that about wraps up another Rocky show.
Certainly hope you enjoyed it. I did. Today's show was brought to you by a very good friend of ours.
General Mills.
Oh, certainly. General Mills, where better breakfasts begin.
That's breakfast.
That's what I said, breakfasts. I always say...
Bullwinkle, time for us to go.
Already? Okay, but first, here are some of the people who made this show impossible.
That's not all.
My fingers get tired.
This has been an ABC Television Network film presentation.